Hi everybody, we're going to talk to you about our organization that we created called Thru Mart. I'm Jocelyn.
I'm Gray.
I'm Brooke.
I'm Ashton.
I'm Kennedy.
And we're going to talk to you about the overview and summary of our organization, our budgetary proposal, as well as how we're going to deal with things as an organization.
Okay, I'm going to tell you guys just about a little introduction. So our mission statement is grocery shopping made easy. A little description of our organization is Thru Mart is a completely drive-through grocery store. Made for on-the-go families, busy college students, and senior citizens who are not able to maneuver the grocery store as well anymore. We plan to offer organic, non-GMO, gluten-free, any vegetarian and vegan options for our customers on the go as well. Our customers are able to go online and order ahead, or they can pull up and order on our screens on our pods, which you will learn later about. Thru Mart is ran by a group of recently graduated college students who want to bring fresh things to Springfield. So our vision in today's world, people are so busy, the last thing they have time or want to do is go to the grocery store, so we want to bring this new idea to them. They're able to just pull up, get their groceries, and go home. We feel that our grocery store, having a wide variety of produce, will be utilized by people of all ages, either when they're on their way home from work or planned out, they can order online. We want it to be easy, accessible for everyone. There will be no hassle. Pull right up, order, and be on your way. We will bring your ride out to your car. And to go into the description of our organizational environment, our idea behind Thru Mart was to serve our community in a way that we felt that it needed. We will run this company with 5 people on our board of directors, VP of Financial Officer, work with our expenses and that type of thing, keeping us on budget, VP of Marketing will promote our company. Our VP of Human Resources will work at the hiring and firing process of our other employees, which will be runners and inventory stockers. And then a VP of Public Community Relations will just keep our name in a positive place with the community. And then VP of Managerial Duties will oversee our other positions, our smaller positions. And then just a preview of the plan is virtually launch our business on social media, get our name out there, open our storefront in Springfield, and then with establishing a good reputation, hopefully make multiple stores across the Springfield area. And then we want to give back to the community that helped us and built us up. And then we eventually would like to open up stores across Missouri.
All right, now I'd like to talk about budgetary information. Our company is requesting an initial investment of $1 million. So this investment will be put towards purchasing our first location, inventory, payroll, and other things that we require money for. So we're basing a lot of our budgetary information on other small grocery stores in the Springfield area, and one of those is Mama Jean's. So Mama Jean's was established in 2002, and they've grown from a small group of 6 employees to now about 200 and with 4 locations. So we hope to see our growth mirror this same growth. So acquiring a land and a building is very important, and we have found a location on 1735 South Glenstone Avenue, and that'd be perfect for our first location. That's the old CVS pharmacy. It's a 74,500 square feet store, and it'd be more than capable of handling all of our inventory. It costs 65 cents per square foot of rent, and that is $48,425 per year. Property tax on that was also $48,707, so that totals out to $197,132 when we include $100,000 for renovating the inside and outside. We also have to build some digital ordering stalls, so touchscreens on the outside of the parking lot to help people place their orders without going inside of the store. So we went on to Sonic's website, and that's a company that also uses these LCD screens to order your food. And those cost about $135,000 on average for all of the stalls. But since our company is larger, we would add about 25% more of those, but we'll expand as we grow. So that would be $168,000. Of course, we need a business sign, and the average cost of a LED business sign is $10,000. Also, inventory is very important for a grocery store, and we would like to devote $200,000 to purchasing all of the inventory required. We also need to license our business, and that'll have $2,000 devoted to it. Additionally, payroll is very important. We have to pay our employees. So for the first year, the board of directors will be paid an initial payment of $15,000 apiece. until business begins and a salary can be decided. This amounts to $75,000, and then runners and inventory personnel are paid an hourly wage of $10 an hour. And with an initial staff of 8 people, this would be $166,000. So payroll adds up to $241,000. Insurance is going to be about $100,000, so we'll devote all of that to insurance-related costs. And finally, we'll have the remaining $80,700, and that will be set aside for miscellaneous expenses such as emergencies, overtime pay, repairs, expansions, and hiring of outside services. Finally, we have a projected return of investments. So if we base our projected profits off of other local businesses, this could give us an accurate estimate of our initial profits. So Mama Jean's reported an annual income of $18 million in 2015. However, this is over 4 locations, so if we divide this by 4, the average revenue is $4.5 million per store. So due to the larger size and greater convenience of Thru Mart stores, we expect the profits to be at least 30% higher than the typical Mama Jean's location, which predicts a profit of $5.85 million a year. So subtracting payroll, insurance, property tax, and rent from this figure gives a profit of $5.2 million. And assuming inventory and the salaries of board of directors totals $2 million for a year, this gives a net profit of $3.2 million per year. So obviously your investment will be returned very quickly, and it's definitely a solid and safe investment.
So I'm first going to go over anticipatory socialization. We believe that person job fit and person organizational fit are equally as important. However, we do think that whenever hiring somebody new, they should have a person organizational fit. So training at Thru Mart will be informal, which means it will take place at the site. Each new worker will be trained by somebody who knows the ropes of the organization, which most likely would be us since we are the ones who created it. And then every training will be for 4 shifts. Plans for organizational process will be a classical management approach, which basically just means there'll be a hierarchy of managers, employees, and so on. So the managers will have power over the employees, and the employees will be motivated by rewards, which will be money. Thru Mart will use both formal upward and formal downward communication. An example of both of these would just be formal upward, giving feedback and proposing new ideas, and formal downward, just giving instructions to the employees.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about the communication within the organization. So this will be a high LMX relationship, and we are focused on our employees building a relationship with us, just kind of getting to know them on a one-on-one level. So decision making, we will handle this as needed. At the start, we will probably do a phase model, just kind of go through the steps, but as we progress, we will more likely than not go into the spiral model just because new inventory is coming in and things like that. So Thru Mart will handle conflict as it occurs. We will most likely see interpersonal conflict between our runners and inventory stockers, and then inter-organizational conflict as we are competing with other local grocery stores in the area. And then work and non-work issues, we are very big about accommodating to our staff. We want to have them take time off. If there's like personal issues or whatever, we just encourage them to take care of themselves.
All right, so as far as the changing work environment goes, we are prepared to give them blanketed and targeted messages. Blanketed messages are going to be us addressing everybody as a whole in the organization, and then our targeted messages are going to go to our specific departments. So plans for transitions that we're going to have in the organization, the only transition that we are thinking that we're going to have right now are going to be our promotions. And so in order to go about this effectively, we're going to keep everybody informed in order to reduce uncertainty and rumors and everything of that nature. And then plans for exits, so we are anticipating voluntary exits, and there might be some involuntary exits. So for all the exits as a whole, we're going to try to do exit interviews and try to have going away celebrations to kind of close the chapter of that person being in our organization. And also, if we feel that an employee is not living up to our standards, we're going to have to use progressive discipline. So we're going to have to try problem solving with them. And if that's not working, we're going to have to reach the elimination breakpoint, which will include the dismissal meeting.
All right, thank you for listening to our presentation, and we hope that you invest in Thru Mart.
Thanks!
And here are our references.
Clear.